what does KD's legacy look like?
I mean, everybody go hate him. There's nothing else I can say. Everybody go hate him. It's gonna just take the people that don't feed into the hate and say, "Man, that nigga was cold, man."
No, I'm
Because I feel
saying
like,
as far as like, did the Warriors save his career?
nah, he would have
So you
been.
take
He would
over,
have been.
you
He
take
would have
two
been
rings.
better. He would have been better off without this shit because people don't count it anyway.
No, I'm
They don't
saying you
count it
take.
anyway.
I'm saying if he really didn't have no, if he didn't have two rings for real, what does that look like?
George Gervin, Karl Malone, niggas like that. Charles Barkley. It's only so far he can drop, man. He's a 4-time scoring title. He a top 5 scoring on the scoring list, top 10, top 5, one of them hoes. It's like, man, dude is a bucket getter. 14-time All-Star, like 12, 13-time All-NBA.
He
It's only
top five.
select few people.
He top 5 for scoring per game. He ain't top 5, top 10 for scoring total points.
I
He
think
top
he
20,
is.
right? He top 20 for total points.
Oh, okay. But
And
I
say,
think,
hold
yeah,
on a second,
he got one of the highest scoring
you putting
averages.
too much dip on his chip, man. He ain't that for a long yet.
They gonna say
He
he
might be
won the
top
most
15. He
efficient.
might be top 15 for sure, total points.
They gonna say he one of the most efficient scorers of all time, one of the greatest scorers of all time. I mean,
So
the only
Dirk
thing you
wins
can
without a ring now. That's what basically he would look like if he didn't go to the Warriors. What you telling me?
okay, so what? Top 5 talent, but only a top 20 career. Because you can't name four players more talented than KD. That
But what is that? What type of legacy does that
fun
like?
to watch. I watched him for 20 years and I enjoyed it.
Okay, so he'll be a Dr. J then.
Hey, say it's not. Hey, I didn't write the story. I can't say nothing because it got really weird.
But I did read the book. It didn't
Hey,
move me.
okay. What's Kawhi Leonard legacy?
2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs, defense player of the year twice, multiple
Okay.
all defense teams, all NBA teams.
Man, Stephen A got on national TV and called him the worst superstar the game has ever seen. Man.
And what did Kawhi say?
Who cares?
But when people criticize KD, he goes out his way to say something bad.
Hey,
That's what,
man.
That's what I'm talking about. When KD's character is another thing I question. He come out in one sentence and say, "I don't care about legacy," but anytime somebody criticizes him, he get his feelings hurt. You do care about your legacy because if you didn't, you wouldn't respond back to what people say about you. When Charles Barkley called him out and said he wasn't a bus driver, he got mad about that.
Just say you hate Kevin Durant. You happy he lost, and you happy his legacy is gone and shit. It's okay.
That what you want me to say?
That's what it sounds like you saying.
No, I'm saying a player of his caliber, you expect more.
Yeah. Yeah. And why do you expect more? Because he's fucking great. Like that's the dichotomy.
And
that
that's what his greatness
hold on. This the thing that that's what everybody fails to realize. He's so great that you expect so much that if you are not getting multiple championships and if you're not driving a bus, it looks crazy. But the fact that ain't nobody pointing out the fact that you look at his game and have so high of expectations for him, that in itself is the greatness. Everybody like, okay, I get it. But don't nobody say he's better than LeBron. Nobody said he was better than the other dudes he played against, like the Kobe's, like the Duncans, the people that he caught in the midst of his coming up. Nobody ever said he was as great as them dudes, but he's a great player, right? Nobody ever put him next to the Tim Duncans. Nobody ever put him next.
He never
to
could get. He never could win.
But that's what I'm saying.
You only get in those conversations when you win.
But that's why
I'm questioning his greatness because
you question his greatness because he played in the greatest era of talent. KD's played in the greatest era of talent. KD has played the greatest talent. It's not close.
You just named off literally two players that wasn't in his era when he
He
started
caught
dominating.
them. He caught them. They caught, bro.
Man, this
So
dude
you
got
know what I'm
drafted
saying?
in 07. Kobe last title was in 2010. I ain't trying to hear that. He seen the back end of Dirk and Kobe and Tim Duncan's career. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
When did Kevin Durant get to his first title?
2 years after Kobe got to his last one.
So on his way there, who was knocking him out? What teams was knocking him out?
Who was knocking who out?
Who was knocking KD teams out? Do you not
He
remember?
He got knocked out by the Lakers one time. But after that, the Lakers never beat them again in the playoffs.
But I'm saying, Ray, look at who the great players he was playing. Do we have to go through this? Kevin Durant and the teams he done lost to? Like, we're not going to act like he lost to scrubs, Ray. He's never lost to a scrub outside of the Boston series when we don't know what them dudes is yet. But
he's never had a trash team around him.
Oh, here you
not
go.
Getting knocked out by am I lying? Am I lying? Has he ever had a team where he was like, man?
When he had rookie Harden, second year Westbrook, and they won 50+ games, I can't say that team wasn't all that. His second highest score was a second year Russell Westbrook getting 16 points. He was getting 30 at 21.
He never had a team that made me question, man.
That's you. Them dudes one dude. His second and third option was Russell Westbrook and Jeff Green. They get
what team?
He's getting 30.
What team in the West did you think that he was going to struggle against once they got to the playoffs?
Bro,
since his team was so bad.
I didn't say his team was bad. It wasn't as good as the other teams. You be tripping, man.
So I'm saying, what teams was it?
Bro, in 2010, in the first round, he played the Lakers. He lost to Kobe. You keep on bringing up. That was his first year. That was his first year in the playoffs.
I'm talking about once he started actually. Once the OKC actually started getting the wheels going.
That's when he first started getting the. That's his first time in the playoffs, right now. They went from 23-59, and then they went to a 50-win team in Russell Westbrook's second year, and James Harden first year. They won 50 games. In the first round, they got matched up with the eventual champion Los Angeles Lakers.
And I told you that's the only time Lakers ever beat them in the playoffs.
He was in year 3. Are you not understanding the amount of talent he's having to go through at a young age? And he done led his team to a 50-win team, and he has to play the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe and Pau Gasol in the first round. In his third year, averaging 30, with a second year Russell Westbrook, a rookie James Harden, and Jeff Green.
You keep saying a second year Westbrook, like that wasn't Kevin Durant's third year. Like you acting like he just was so
much
experience.
That's what I'm saying. Look what he had to go through his third year. Like his career, Let's go through it. Nope.
What is the? I'm saying, what's the point behind you keep saying?
Right now, who did LeBron face his first time in the playoffs, man?
I want to say, what's his name? The Wizards.
With no who? It was no Gilbert Arenas and it was no Caron Butler. It's Anton Jameson by himself.
We seen LeBron. We seen with those two guys, as you saying, was missing in the playoffs. We seen what LeBron did to those guys on other occasions. So,
fake, bro.
How am I being what?
You being fake, fam. Cause bro, this dude playing all bro. I'm looking through it right now. Dude had to go up again. Man, nah, bro. I ain't going. You could do all that, but I ain't going, man. AD had some tough competition his whole career.
Yeah, that Memphis team was real tough, huh?
Man, his first year. Listen, can I say it? Can I say it? But can I say it? His first year in the playoffs, who did he lose to?
The Lakers.
Lakers, right? What the Lakers do that same year?
They won a championship.
His second time in the playoffs. The year after that, 2011, who they lose to? You remember?
I think it was the Mavericks.
And what did the Mavericks do?
They had no business. They had no business.
Right, no, they won the championship.
They had no business losing to them, though.
Man, they won a championship,
just like,
bro.
Bruh, just the same way we shame LeBron for losing and stinking up in the finals and the Mavericks shouldn't have beat them. I said the same thing about OKC when OKC lost to them.
Listen, can you listen real quick?
Bro,
Can you listen real quick?
You're speaking from right now. But back then, when OKC lost, a lot of people was very surprised.
And then what happened? They beat LeBron in his fucking super team, man. Quit all that. He lost to the champion. He lost to the championship team his first 3 playoff runs, Raynard.
I will give you Lakers because they had went to 2 previous champions before that. But the Mavericks, you keep on trying to say they beat
LeBron ass. They beat LeBron ass. What are you talking about?
I think it's more so LeBron just did a choke job versus they just beat his ass.
Man, so come on, bro. They beat the Lakers, they beat the Thunder, they beat Miami, but now you want to go kill Kevin Durant for losing to them. Come on now, come on, bro. They lost to the champions. They lost to the champions 3 straight years, right? But I'm saying that he had the toughest competition when he first started, and you
how you gonna say 3 straight years? They was in the championship 1 year. What?
That's what I'm saying. They lost to the champion his first, bro. I made perfect sense, man. To get to that finals, he beat 3 champions.
Don't you kill LeBron?
They beat the Mavericks, Lakers, and the Spurs.
Don't you kill LeBron? You're trying to make an excuse for KD losing to the eventual champions, but bruh, LeBron was actually in the finals losing, and you talk down on him for doing that. But then you're making an excuse for KD who lost to the eventual champions. We didn't know at the time they was going to be. We didn't know at the time that. We didn't know at the time that they were going to be champions.
This is sad, bro. Bro.
No, it's not. It's crazy.
Listen to who he lost to. He lost to Kobe. He lost to Dirk. He lost to LeBron. Who is he better than out of those people?
Only two of those teams are looked at as well. For one, they did something that Mavericks didn't do. They went and won twice back to back. 2, nobody looks at that Mavericks team and be like, man, that's an all-time great team right there. Nobody does that. That was a great championship run, but that wasn't a great championship team.
He lost to players that were better than him, man.
So you saying that Dirk was better than him?
Sorry, man. Well, you ready to wrap this up, man? Yes, Dirk is better than Kevin Durant. He showed and proved.
That's you just trying to say that because that's helping your argument.
It's not. Oh my God! I done showed you. I done proved to you what KD did with his first 3 playoff.
Man, his career is gonna be one of the most underachieving top 15 players I've ever seen in my life. And it's sad. Losing to
Kobe, losing to LeBron, losing to Dirk. That's underachieving.
So hold on a second. So that's just like saying
he's not better than him.
That's just like saying if Kobe never beat Duncan, like, well, he lost to an all-time great. If you want to be in that on the same table, then you have to overcome them at least. You have to overcome all-time greats to be considered an all-time great. And you're trying to make him an all-time great.
Who to overcome with Harden and Westbrook, man? None of these niggas overcame with them, man. Stop it. You know that Scott Brooks, right?
Kobe took a whole team with unproven talent. Bro, oh my God.
Tough fucking titty. He still had Phil Jackson. All these dudes had great coaches. Nigga, KD ain't have a great coach. Man. He didn't have great complementing pieces that contribute to actual winning championships. This dude was losing to champions.
I knew you wasn't ready to criticize your boy. I knew you wasn't. You ain't built for that. You gonna defend that boy to your grave. I don't care how many hiccups he have in his career. You gonna find something to try to just hula hoop your way through that. I ain't trying to hear it, DJ. At the end of the day, I ain't never heard you go at bat for nobody like KD.
Ain't nobody had his ass, bro. He's had it rougher than any of
He
these
had a what?
dudes. Right now,
Oh
listen.
my God.
Russell Westbrook and James Harden is two of the most worst MVPs you can have when you're really trying to win a championship. Scott Brooks is a terrible coach. He had a worse coach than anybody else. That's a great player. Like, come on now, be serious, man. And he was in his third, fourth, fifth year having to go up against seasoned champions that he was not better than individually.
I think Kobe could play with Westbrook.
Say, man, you ready to wrap it? That'll be it for Hoop His Stories. This was a special episode. I'm Didi No Ball. That's Ray. But, yeah. Until next time, man. This dude said,
Hey,
you got my blood boiling.
Kobe and Westbrook, that'd be crazy.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.